Welcome back, guys and girls, to another episode with me, Luke, where we talk about all things crypto. So in today's episode for this part of my YouTube channel, we're going to dive deep into the world of crypto gaming. This is the whole purpose of the reasons why I first wanted to start this channel, was to talk about crypto gaming, to take one crypto token each week and to deep dive into each crypto. I really strongly believe that the crypto gaming industry will be a $1 trillion asset one day. At the moment, it's not even, well, it's around 8 billion, which is amazing as well. But I can really see this exploding over the next decade to a $1 trillion asset. So the first crypto which I will talk about in this episode is an old timer. Most of you will know this. It was actually the first crypto that I got into. The first crypto gaming token that I got into was MANNA and the company Decentraland. So Decentraland was the first crypto gaming I decided to buy at a very, very low price of 2 cents. That was back in 2019, 2020. So in this part of the video, yes, I do have videos each and every day looking at the Bitcoin technical analysis and also the news. But for this episode, every Friday, I'm going to try and deliver one cryptocurrency on my channel and go and dive right into it. So from one week to the next, we will have an old timer, a crypto gaming or NFT, something in the metaverse that's been around for a while. And then on the flip side, every other week, we will look at the new cryptocurrencies in the space, ready for the next bull run. So without further ado, let's look at the first one, Decentraland. So we will break this down into different parts. So for those that already know Decentraland, maybe you own some MANNA, you can skip right to the end to look at my price targets for the next bull run. If you're new to crypto and you don't know what Decentraland is, then I'm going to give a quick overview looking at Decentraland. We will look at what is Decentraland, so I'll give you in a nutshell what Decentraland is, how Decentraland works, and also we will look at the history of Decentraland and then dive into the future of the aspirations of Decentraland and its native cryptocurrency, MANNA. So again, if you already know what Decentraland is, you can skip right to the end of this video and look at my technical analysis of what I think Decentraland or MANNA, what it will be worth during the next bull run. So without further ado, let's dive right into the world of Decentraland. So what is Decentraland? Well, first of all, Decentraland is a digital game that mimics reality in a three-dimensional format. Yes, this 3D user-owned Ethereum-based virtual reality world platform or open world metaverse is a combination of VR and AR, so virtual reality and augmented reality and the internet. It allows you or users to be part of a shared digital experience in which they play games, exchange collectibles, buy and sell digital real estate or wearables for avatars, socialize and interact with each other. Yes, Decentraland is software that seeks to give a global network of users incentives to operate a shared virtual world. So yes, you can buy skins for your avatars, weapons, and a lot more. Decentraland is part of a growing metaverse trend that has led to a proliferation in meta-related cryptocurrencies. Users can run a fully immersive VR world they create in which they oversee it through its decentralized autonomous organization, or the DAO. Decentraland differs from other virtual reality games in that it allows users to have some control over their environment. Users can vote directly on the game and the organization's policies. So that's Decentraland in a nutshell. So how does Decentraland work? Well, users, they create their unique environment. So you can create your environment, marketplaces and applications using Decentraland's 3 native tokens: land, estate and MANNA. ERC721 tokens like land and estate make each token unique. Because of this factor, they're not interchangeable and are referred to as NFTs or non-fungible tokens. This means that they don't act as currencies, but are used to create avatars, wearables, and unique parcels of land. Yes, MANNA is an ERC20 fungible token that serves as Decentraland's digital currency. It can help users create decentralized games, apps, and other services, and lets them monetize their creations in that it allows them to digitally build what they wish and explore the virtual space at will. So users can use Decentraland's map and join in on scheduled community events, which can include concerts, movie screenings, and casino nights. And there's many celebrities, singers-songwriters such as Snoop Dogg, celebrities such as Paris Hilton that have been involved with Decentraland. Snoop Dogg, for example, owns some land inside this metaverse, and other singers have had concerts, festivals inside this marketplace. Other options are to buy or sell digital art and land. Clusters of land parcels have different characteristics. Decentraland squares include Vegas City, District X, Fashion Street, Dragon City, and those based on other themes. Yes, Decentraland keeps going from strength to strength, and they continue to build bigger and better. So the history now of Decentraland before we look at the future aspirations for this company and its native cryptocurrency. So the history: back in 2017, Decentraland was launched, for which they created Ari Milic and Esteban Ordano created the game smart contracts. It began as a proof of concept, which is an experiment or pilot project in which it would assign ownership of a digital real estate plot to its users on the blockchain. They developed the platform as a 2D project that slowly transcended to a 3D world. At first, parcels of digital land sold for about $20, and MANNA tokens sold for about 2 cents. The game's first map, Genesis City, included 90,601 land parcels, and in 2017, Decentraland raised more than $26 million in its initial coin offering, or ICO. In April 2021, during a surge in popularity for NFTs, Decentraland's parcels sold for 6,000 to more than 100,000. So you can do the math. From $20, some of these land parcels, up to between $6,000 to $100,000. So what are the future aspirations? Well, what you can do if you go on their marketplace, you can look at the upcoming events and different updates. They always keep you updated on their website, the latest news from Decentraland, and you can even subscribe to their Twitter account or X and keep up to date that way. It's a virtual world for creators owned by creators. So why not dive right in and get yourself involved, create your avatar, subscribe to Decentraland, and dive into the world of this metaverse. So talking about the cryptocurrency, its native cryptocurrency, if we look at MANNA, the price of MANNA at the moment, or Decentraland, is at 27 cents. And the reason why I wanted to bring this out is because it's down 95 or 96% from its all-time high of almost $6. Again, the reason why I wanted to talk about Decentraland first and not the other crypto gaming projects is because Decentraland was the very first cryptocurrency in the world of gaming that I bought. I bought it back in 2020, at the end of 2020, when it was worth between 3 to 4 or 5 cents. And the biggest mistake I made, and again, I've been in crypto for about 6 years, so if anybody's watching this, listening, it's just some advice. It's not financial advice. You do your own research, make up your own mind. You look at and buy whatever cryptocurrencies you want. But just from experience, I sold way too early, and I missed out on huge potential profits. Now, I still made profits, which I was very happy about. But as you will see in just a second, the profits that I missed out on. So I bought, again, around 2 to 4 cents back in 2020. And I bought around 20,000 MANNA tokens on an exchange. Now, what I did was, back in 2021, as the price of MANNA increased, I was happy because I was in profits, dollar cost averaging into it, and between 20 to 40 cents around this period, I sold. So yes, I made a few $1,000s. I was very happy with that. Of course I was. It's better than losing your money. But I think, as you can see on the chart, the price of MANNA continued to go up that spring, to about $1.60. And then in November of the same year, going into that huge parabolic bull run of Bitcoin, we went all the way up to $6. So I had 20,000 coins. It went all the way up past $5. So you can work the math out of how much money or profits I could have made. So that was one of my regrets in crypto. It didn't put me off. I mean, I've been in the space for 6 years. I've also had other gaming and other assets, but it's just a good lesson for myself, ready for the next bull run. So I just wanted to share that with you, not to sell too early, but also not to sell too late. So how do we know when to sell? Well, the truth is you don't know. It's maybe best to keep up to date with the Bitcoin cycles and have a plan. Always have an exit strategy. So when you're making maybe a 10, 20, 30x, why not diversify that money and put it into a stronger asset like Bitcoin or even Ethereum when you're making a huge amount of profits? And maybe not sell everything. So my mistake was I sold all of MANNA, 100%. I sold all of it. I should have kept about 20, maybe 30% of my coins, and the 70, 80% I did put into Bitcoin, into Ethereum. But again, it was only a small percentage in comparison with what I could have earned. So that's just some past analysis of MANNA, and also the history, the aspirations of Decentraland, what Decentraland is, and how Decentraland works for those that don't know. So looking at future price targets, now if we take the measurement from, let's just go from when I bought it, so I said around 3 cents, I could have made a 15,000% gain. Obviously, you're never going to sell right at the top because nobody knows the tops, but it's a huge percentage there. So what about the future for the next bull run? So again, we've been in a huge bear market over the past couple of years. We're entering into the continuation, and we've been in an accumulation phase for a while now, especially in Bitcoin and these altcoins, which are down 90 odd percent. Some are down almost 99.5%. If you're dollar cost averaging, getting into these projects, then it's probably the bottom now to get into it. Again, it's just my advice. Do your own research, my opinion. But do your own research on this. Don't take my advice completely, but please do your own research. So yes, we're down to 27 cents. We need to wait a little bit longer for the Bitcoin halving, and then the cycle into the parabolic move will happen. Why is this important for MANNA? Well, when Bitcoin goes on its parabolic journey to the upside, it's like a chocolate fountain. As my illustration, I know other YouTubers, crypto YouTubers, influencers have used the same. Chocolate fountain starts from the top, goes to the next layer, and then finally the bottom. And similar to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's on top, then it's the top 10, 20 coins for the second layer. The third layer would be the top 100, and then right at the bottom would be the micro caps. And usually the micro caps and anything in the top 100, especially the micro caps, go up a large percentage because they're so low anyway in market cap. So what's the price target I'm looking for here? Well, like we've seen in this episode, Decentraland is a legitimate company with a great future ahead of it, has a huge community, and it continues to develop. So I don't see why not that MANNA, its native cryptocurrency, goes all the way back to its all-time high, back at $5-6, and then pushes beyond that. And my price target would be anywhere between $10 to $15. Now, I think for me personally, that's probably very being very pragmatic here, because that's only to $10 only a 4,300%, whereas in the previous bull run we went up, as you saw, between 15 to 20,000%. So if we do come up to around $14-15, that's still only a 6,000. When I say only, in comparison with its previous pump in parabolic move in the last cycle, then a 6,000% is not even half of what it did. So my predictions is that we're going to see a $10 to $15 MANNA cryptocurrency during the next bull run. So that brings this episode to an end. Thank you guys and girls for watching. Again, the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel was to dive into the different cryptocurrencies in the world of gaming, because I strongly believe that the gaming industry in crypto is going to be at least 1 trillion over the next decade. Everybody's been interested in gaming. Gaming has been part of everybody's lives over the decades and centuries, and again, gaming just goes from strength to strength, and the next big thing is in blockchain, Web3 gaming. So again, thank you guys and girls for watching. This was just a quick deep dive into the world of Decentraland. Make sure you do your own research. This will be published hopefully at the end of this week, and next week we will deep dive into a relatively new crypto project. But again, guys, thank you. Leave any comments below, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.